Alright guys, today we're going to be doing another comparison video. We're going to use 2002 year model in this body style. We're going to make two identical cars, and the only difference is they're both going to be V6, but they're going to have their bores and strokes swapped. So if it's a 4-inch bore and a 3-inch stroke, the other engine will have a 4-inch stroke and a 3-inch bore. So, making a plain old car here. We might actually go monocoque. Right longitudinal. Let's see. Wishbone, multi-link. Do a bump of quality. New project. D6 bore. I'm gonna actually name this one B bore for the bigger bore. And stroke. Oh, if I could spell. One stroke swap. I don't know what size I'm going to do it now. But be 90 degree 6-cylinder. We're just going to do aluminum light. Dual overhead cam, 4 valves, just to max out potential power here. Let's try 3 3/4 and then do a 2.75. Give me almost a 3 liter, so that a little bit closer to what I'm actually wanting. Let me real quick take a picture of our bore and stroke so I don't forget it. And then we will swap those in the others, in the other engine. Aluminum as well. Bump of quality as well. We're going to go ahead and start with all forged because apparently forged materials are kind of required in anything that makes any sort of power. Let's up this to 5 pounds maybe. I need to take pictures of all this as well. Well, once it's complete, so this way I know, try to give it the same exact specs on the other car. Or the other engine, I should say. Leave the compression for now. We're going to up the cam profile to a 45 just to give it a little bit more. Not do any VVT, VVL, none of that. Leave the RPMs at the moment. I think we'll just keep one bump of quality all through everything. Gonna leave it naturally aspirated. I don't think bump and quality matter, but I'll bump quality anyway. Multi-point per cylinder. Performance. Unleaded, non-premium, so it runs on regular pump gas. Advance the timing by 1 degree, 1 whole unit, I'm assuming is by degrees. Fuel map, we're going to slightly richen it. Bump of quality again. Tubular mid, dual, high flow 3-way. Baffled. Try to make it quiet. So it can rev ridiculously. So let's actually up that first. So it can go all the way up to 7,300 is what it's saying. But let's bump it till we see it fall off some. Perfect. The exhaust is stressed out. So let's go make that a little bit larger. Nothing else is stressed out. Octane rating. Let's bump the compression until the octane is fine. So a whopping 245 horsepower and 225 foot-pounds of torque. Let's give her a listen. So not terrible. Reverse flow is the one that makes it quiet. So how about none reverse flow? Unutilized octane. So almost 250 horsepower. Let's see how quiet she is now, because I don't want these just super loud. Let's try reverse flow here as well. Exhaust is stressed a little bit. And it lowered the power some, but you know, it really don't sound like it made that much of a difference in sound, so Leave that way for now. We're gonna make this car, this one, solid white. Come back to this part later. We're going to do rear-wheel drive, manual. 5-speed would have been more common in the early 2000s, but 6 speeds were starting to become common. Clutch limited slip. Up this to 45. 160 seems a little high, but I'll have to come back and check that. Spread. Everything seems kind of meh as far as final drive. 528 gears. Holy shiitake. Let's lower it down to 138. Final drive is 574. I'm assuming that's going to be the differential, which means that is absolutely insane. If I lower this, does it change the final drive any? No. Wow, that seems insane to me, of the final drive. We'll leave it around 150. Yeah. Bump the quality. Radial, we'll do a sport compound. 255 seems good, but we're not going to do it on 20s. We're going to do it on 17s. Height looks right. I do need to fix the offset. That's about where she needs to be. We will do an alloy wheel. I'll have to change the wheel later. Brakes, we're going to do solid 2-piston, max size, 120. Solid disc, 1-piston, max size, and about 60. Pad type, I'll put that back up to that. 1 quality. Do the sport under tray. Cooling flaps aren't really going to matter. 1 bump of quality. Ooh, these have hard tops that you can do. Okay, so that. Yeah, I feel like this car would have the little rear bench seat. And we'll do a, not really a sport interior, but kind of a premium interior. And maybe not sat-nav, but a premium CD. So it's got, I would say almost like a Lariat Ford pickup. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, we're King Ranch or Platinum in it, but you have paid for some extra features. Let's see. I'll do the rack and pinion, traction control, ABS, standards 2000, safety, bump of quality. And I'm assuming I want the weight distribution slightly to the rear. So let's put that to 35. Active sports. Do semi-active and kind of a sport pre-tune. Wow! Car's terminally oil steering, reducing corner and grip drivability. Consider adding rear grip, increasing rear grip. Brake force is low compared to grip. You know what? The short gearing is reducing the top speed. Consider increasing the top speed setting. Wow. Okay. Let's go to like 180. See if that takes that out. Okay, that took that out. Can't fix the clearance on the engine because it's gonna be low. Try using larger drums or disc. On brakes. They're already at their max size though. Let's go 3-piston, 2-piston. Does that change anything? Brakes are suffering from reducing utility. Try using larger drums or disc. Let's go to 18s and up the brake size. Brakes are showing slight brake fade considering increasing brake size. Ew. Let's go to 19s, even though it's going to look ugly. Oh, nope. Don't want to increase force. I want to increase rear Alright, so let's see. Rear dampeners. Car tends to oversteer. Try increasing rear grip. I just need a fatter tire for that. I just need a fatter rear tire for that. Is that the solution? Am I dumb? Let's go 275. See if that changes anything. Car terminal. Consider adding rear grip. Rear tires are wide for chosen compound. Try to increasing tire width. Still wide. They're still wide. Increasing front grip. I don't think I need to make that much wider though on those. Oh, well, I'll leave it on sports compound. Never mind. Because that just created a bunch of problems that I have to try to fix. Increase front grip, which means I also have to increase front tire size. Let's go to 65s and see if that changes anything. Consider adding rear grip. Let's go to 60s. Increase front grip. So I'm gonna have to just battle it. Basically, is what or ignore that. Reducing dampener and dampener stiffness. So it was front and rear. So let's take this down to that. Car under increased front grip. I guarantee if I do this, increase front grip. Yeah, so this is about as good as I'm gonna get it. So far, this is what the car looks like. I'm not crazy about it. I need to fix that again, I'm sure, because that's probably way off. And then I should be able to pull this out some for some offset. All right, I need to finish this car, name it, give it the package, then turn around, make the other engine for the other car, and I will have all of this identical. It's just the engine stuff that matters about being identical, other than the bore and stroke, because this will all automatically be the same anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish this car, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so I went to go ahead and make the other engine and just do all the same specs, but there appears to be a problem. Because when I have the small number where the bore is, big number where the stroke is, it shows me 2.194. But if I swap them around, 3.752, and then 2.752, it gives me 2.9. But if I swap them back, it shows 2.2. So I guess I'll just roll with it. But I wanted to let you know that that is a problem I am running across. So it will probably affect the overall performance of the engine, I should say, instead of it being as good as it should be. Let me get back to basically my picture notes here, so I can continue to make this exactly the way the other one is. It's forged steel, forged heavy, harmonic dampener at 5.5 pounds. And this is not going to let me do 5.5, so we'll do 5.3, bump the quality. Compression is currently at 11.0 to 1. Cam profile should be at a 45. So, springs and lifters, none. This one, the other one was at 6,700. I feel like I should just leave this at 6 and then come back to it in a minute because I feel like that's going to be one of the things we're going to have problems with. Bump the one quality here. Fuel injection multi-point per cylinder. Performance mid. Manifold size stayed the same. Regular. A whole 1 degree advanced. Fuel map is a 55. Bump one quality. Exhaust is tubular mid. Dual. High flow 3-way. Reverse flow, reverse flow. 1 point of any problems with unutilized octane, so I can increase compression. I wanted to look at something else. So the game kind of considerably screwed me because it has the same exact bore and stroke values. They're just swapped, and it should be the same displacement. So something is going on here that is not good. And then obviously increasing this is going to be doing nothing for me here. So put that back to 6,000 RPM. So yeah, theoretically the engine should be, because the other one was 246.9 horsepower and 226.8 foot-pounds. This should be a little closer to the 200 horsepower range at least. And probably 215, 220 on the torque. So it is massively underpowered, or massively kind of killed it. Oh, the valves and stuff do need fix though. Intake manifold. Increase the size on that. I don't know how to fix valves. Percentage of restricted flow use. Would that be springs and lifters? No, that's not changing anything. I don't know how I would fix that. That's one thing I don't know how to fix or change. It wouldn't be exhaust. It would be on the intake side. And increasing the manifold size restricts it more, doesn't it? No, it does not. It actually helps. I don't want it struggling at all. But it looks like the manifold is going to be huge. And absolutely kill power and torque. It was at 50, so let's go back to 50 and see where we're at. Yeah, it does kill the power, doesn't it? Because let's put it back up to 90. 163, 160, 167. I'd rather make her more reliable than less power or more powerful. That's a little discerning here. Let's give her a listen. So that is discerning a little bit. Kind of makes me angry. We'll make this one solid black. No. We'll make it a nice red. Yes. And then go to fixtures. Let me change this to RS. So the one with the bigger bore is RB. The RS is the bigger stroke engine. This is the Monda Civil RS. I need to also change this to RS. All right. Let me export this joker and I will be back. I will actually be in Beamng to drive, so I'll see y'all there. All right, guys, we are back with the Monda Civil RS, which is the longer stroked one, and then the other one is the Monda Civil RB, which is the bigger bore one, which, again, as you know, it messed up my displacement, so this one's closer to a 2.2 and the other one is closer to a 3 liter, like it's supposed to be. And this one's a little underpowered. I think it is kind of underpowered for it, which obviously it's not going to have a lot of power because it has a very small bore. But they kind of screwed my idea and plan here. Ooh. Should stop for the red light, but I'll turn right. I don't know why I was stopping. There's no traffic. That's matted to the floor. I mean, it's not crazy screwed here, but you can definitely tell it's underpowered as a result. I'm sure we'll notice a massive difference in the other one, because it is nearly, or is actually probably about 100 horsepower more and almost 100 torque more. Don't enter. Yeah, we're going to ignore that. Let's stop. First, we're going to take traction control off. She spins a little bit, nothing crazy. Put traction control back on. And we're going to make her sing and see what she does. And I'm probably going to run out of highway before that happens. Just, I'm all the way on the floor, and this is all she wrote. And I'm not going to make it through this alive. Let off the throttle, try to turn. Yep, nope. Alright, so yep, very underpowered, very underappreciated. And I gave it the beautiful red color too, like it was going to mean something. I think we're just going to yeet this thing at this wall. She's so underpowered that she kind of handles better than expected. Let's go ahead and stop. Let's cut traction control off and see if she'll... I mean, she'll spin on dirt, but... And of course, it's supposed to be basically a Honda Civic, even though it's rear-wheel drive. That is pathetic. Alright, on to the next. Let's make sure my wheels are straight. Definitely faster. Now, was it this light I turned at? Don't recall. Traffic violation, failure to stop. No, it wasn't that light. Perfect point to turn the trash control off, though. And it'll spin on pavement. Oh yeah. I ended up at the same spot anyway. Can it do a burnout? That's the real question. Nope. Press the brakes, it instantly dies. Got trash control back on. So it's like, what, 3 seconds faster roughly on 0 to 60? And already running 100 mile an hour. I mean, let's let off some so we can try to, come on, turn. Same situation there. And now my steering's all goofed up. Well, let's see what happens when we collide them. If I can even hit it, because now I have no control. With trash control, it is trying to spin. You know, I know a map I do want to test this one on. The other one is kind of a, it's not worth testing. But I will be back. I know what map I'm finna test this on. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm actually just going to test both. First run's going to be traction control on. Second run's going to be traction control off. Wow, this underpowered Joker. I could have put a little 4-cylinder turbo in this and made this even better. Like, wow. Lost so much power that I had to... Wow, first gear, it won't even climb it. Clutch dump it. Will it seriously not climb it? Maybe it's just the traction control. Hold on. That's sad. Really? Even with traction control off? Oh, I meant reverse. Well, never mind. Let's try it this way. Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. Oh, it climbed it. It struggles, but it climbed it. Okay, so this one's just a sad case. Um, now obviously I know it won't climb this here, but we're gonna give her a go. Yeah. So let's reset, cut traction control off from the beginning. Put her in old first gear. Uh-oh. 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 Rear-wheel drive kills me initiated. Yeah, we'll leave you parked here. So let's give the much more powerful one a go. They're still very slow, but I'm also used to playing with very high horsepower cars for no reason. Ooh! Yeah, I killed it already. Let's just take the traction control off, see how much worse it is. Synchronizer damage, because I didn't. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get back on the road. Significant power loss. Trying to flip it. That's fun. Now this is supposed to be a quote-unquote off-road map, but as you can tell, it's not really off-road. It's more like a kind of rough dirt road. Uh-oh. 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 Rough. Ooh. We can still drive, though. It's not a really good spot for me to actually whip this thing around. If I try to whip it around now, I already know what my dumb self would end up doing. Oh, by the way, this is mud. So now this car is stuck. Wish all these trees weren't on this. I want a regular mud area. Okay, now she's stuck. Because I'm like on some trees or something. Oh, I didn't mean to kill it, but... Let's give her a little tuggy out of this. keep it on the road, it actually kind of looks sick. Or a little slick, anyway. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Surprisingly didn't hit a tree or anything. So this is definitely the more fun of the two cars to rip it because it actually has a little bit more power. All right, guys, I'm back. We're gonna send El Poro Powero over here down the hill. We'll cut the engine off and have it in neutral. So if it somehow does survive enough where I can drive it, which is going to be in the water, that's not going to do that. All right, well, yep, that's dead. All right, let's real quick swap to the other one. The one with the actual power. Make sure that wheel's straight. Start her up. I should probably keep the traction control on, but I didn't for the other one. So let's go here. I'll kind of start off a little slower. Radiator's busted, but will she still drive? Oh yeah, she'll still drive. She just won't drive very long. So even though the driver is definitely dead and this car should not be driving, it is. So that's miraculous. Hey, take a second. Come on. It's finna quit moving. Let's send it as hard as we can at that wall right here. All right. Well, that does it for this episode. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.